that you both want to be together. You just got.
Okay, so first of all, I know Bay is normally the one that does the stitches, but go back and watch that video. I think that because I'm the one that reads the messages and everything, I think that a lot of times we overcomplicate what marriage is and what marriage means. And it doesn't matter about the race, it's just your expectations when you go into marriage. And I feel like at the base level, why marriages don't work, in my opinion, based on the messages that I've read and based on friends that I've known that have gotten a divorce, it's because you genuinely don't want to be with that person. And what I mean by that is when you start living with someone or being around someone, not y'all are together and then they go back to their respective places and y'all reconnect and they go back to their respective places, but I'm talking about being together. I think a lot of times we're cool with the idea of temporary presence within our partner. But then when it becomes permanent, you start to see sides of them that you wouldn't see between the hours of 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. because they're at their home, and when you guys start being around each other more and more, and you start seeing things, those things can start to turn you off because you start assessing in your head as a woman, oh my God, I'm going to have to live with this forever. Oh my God, I didn't know that was something that he dealt with, or I didn't know that he was like that. And then in a guy's head, it's like, okay, so she's really not that clean. Okay, so she's really not the boss that I thought she was. Okay, so she really don't look like that when she take off that wig. And it's little things. When you start living with someone and you start seeing like their little ticks, those can be deal breakers for people. And some people, some women and men can work through it and get to the point of being together, and then some people can't. And that's when the people that get through it, you genuinely want to be with that person. Like, base level, you just genuinely want to be with them. And when me and Bay talk about our relationship and how everything kind of came together, we chalked it up to the fact that we were best friends that could not stand the idea of not being in each other's lives to a certain capacity where we don't have to compete with the boyfriend or girlfriend or their husband or wife or explain that we are literally just friends that have good chemistry. So if you feel in a way, it's okay, but we've been this way since we were 14 years old. Like, we didn't want to have any barriers or obstacles, so we just got married. We just got together, we got married. That is a real story. Like, if you asked him like his opinion of our marriage, it would be the same. We're just two best friends that literally could not stand the idea of not being that fluid in each other's lives. So we just wanted to be together. We genuinely wanted to be together. Even when things got ghetto, even when things got trying, even when things got crazy, we just genuinely wanted to be together. And to a lot of people that have seen our journey up close and personal because of just knowing us, being friends, family, whatever, looking outside in, it's like, how did y'all stay together? Why are y'all still together? I would have left. Like, y'all are crazy. But then when you see our chemistry and you understand the dynamic of our relationship, it just makes sense. Like, we're just one of those couples that's like, oh, that makes sense, because we genuinely want to be together. And I know that was a really long rant to say the same thing that video said, but I need to stress it. It's not just a white marriage thing. It's not just older people thing. As a millennial, you can have a successful, blissful, amazing marriage, just like all the ones that you've, ever dreamt of growing up or desiring or think is possible. It is possible. And I'm telling you that because I had to build my marriage with my husband. We built our marriage because what the foundation of it was terrible. Our relationship foundation was terrible. Literally, we were friends that just had a nice chemistry, but we had to build that. And now that we're on the other side of this beautiful mansion on hundreds of thousands of acres of land, the foundation that we built and the roots that have taken place, I can tell you that it is so worth it. But you gotta love your partner enough to stay with them. You have to want to be with them. And that's literally just it. That's how successfully long marriages last. You just have to be with the person, not because they got money, not because they cute, not because they're your child's father or child's mother, but just because, you know what? I like you and your energy is dope. And when it's with mine, it's a party. I hope that makes sense. This is getting long, but that's all I had to say. Bye.